Good morning, boys. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend and that you're ready to begin working. So today, Monday, March the 1st, we are going to start working and practicing on STAAR Alt 2 questions. Here we have our calendar. And every day on Mondays and Tuesdays, we are going to do some practice questions on algebra, English, and biology. And on Wednesdays, you all will be doing humanities. So each Monday and Tuesday, you will be working on 2 questions for each subject. So you will do, like, for example, today we are Monday. So if you look at the Monday calendar, it says STAAR Practice for Algebra, English, and Biology questions 1 and 2. So we are going to do questions 1 and 2 from Algebra, English, and Biology. So in total, we're going to be doing 6 questions. However, just 2 for algebra, 2 for English, and 2 for biology. You all should have your packages in order. So you will have 2 questions of algebra, 2 questions of English, and 2 questions of biology. And then it will start again in algebra, and when it starts again in algebra, you know that that is for the next day. So today, we are going to start with question 1 and question 2. So let's begin. So question number 1 for algebra, it states, boys, the same value can be shown in different ways. 500 plus 20 is the same value as 520. So like right here, 500 plus 20 is the same thing as 520. So now it's asking, find 2 ways to show 520. So I'm going to give you a minute to either, you can circle it, since if you point I cannot see it. So circle where you can find 2 ways that show 520. Yes, good job. It's this right here. I don't have a pencil to circle it, so I am just going to do it through here. This is giving you the 2 ways to find 520. So you should have circled this image right here. Awesome job, boys. Now let's go on to question number 2. Question number 2 says, the same value can be shown in different ways. 500 plus 20 is a different way to show 520. So here it says 500 plus 20 is a different way to show 520. Yet it is the same thing. This you do it one way, and this you can do it another way. However, they mean the same. Now here it's asking you, find a different way to show 520. So here you have 5 times 1 plus 2 times 1. And then you have over here 5 times 100 plus 2 times 100. So circle that the answer choice that gives you a different way to show 520. Awesome job. Yes, you should have circled the bottom choice. 5 times 100 is 500. Plus 2 times 10, if you were to multiply these two, give you 20. So then 500 plus 20 is the same thing as we saw up here. So this is a different way to show 520. Awesome job, boys and girls. So now we did our 2 questions for math. We're going to do our 2 questions for English. Remember, we are going to do 2 for each subject Monday and Tuesdays. So now for English, this is question number 1. Here is an article about Old Faithful. Geyser. People from all over the world travel to Yellowstone National Park to see geyser called Old Faithful. So now it's saying, find the geyser named Old Faithful. So circle where you see geyser. Awesome job. You should have circled here. This is geyser. This is what people travel to Yellowstone to see. And this is called the Old Faithful. Awesome job, boys. Now question number 2. Here's more of the article of Old Faithful. Old Faithful is the most famous geyser in the world. A geyser is a spring that shoots boiling water and steam into the air. And now it says, this is the geyser in Yellowstone National Park. This is a river in Yellowstone National Park. Now find the geyser. Good job, boys. This right here is the geyser. You should have circled this right here because they're asking you for the geyser. Over here, this is the Yellowstone River. This is the river. And they were asking for the geyser. So this, the first picture is what you should have circled. So awesome job. And now we are done with our 2 questions from reading. Now we are going to do the 2 questions for science. Question number 1 says, organisms are classified by their characteristics. This is a fish that has fins to help it move and balance in the water. Find the fish with fins. Awesome job, boys. You should have circled this whole fish right here because this is the fish with fins. Like its fin is right here. So this was the answer for question number 1. And now question number 2. Organisms are classified by their characteristics. This is a sea turtle with 4 limbs. There's 2 on the top and 2 in the bottom. The sea turtle uses flipper-shaped limbs to help it move through the water. So it uses this to help it move through the water. This is a crab, and this is a snail. Find the animal that uses limbs to move around it in its environment. So, which is the animal that uses its limbs? Awesome job, boys. You should have circled the first one. This animal uses its limbs to move around in its environment. Awesome job, boys. So now we are done with practicing for STAAR. This is how it's going to be from now on. It's going to be 2 questions from algebra, 2 questions from English, and 2 questions from biology. And we are going to be working on it together. These are practice questions. This is just so you all can get an idea of how STAAR is going to be. As the questions go, I know these might have been like, oh, they're very easy. But as we keep going on through the weeks, the questions will be getting harder, boys. So just follow along and listen to when we are reading and to what we are asking, and you should be okay. If you have, once you are done with this, make sure to submit all 6 pictures to Teams, and do not forget your thumbs up once you have done all of that. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. If not, you are good for the day. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Tomorrow we will continue with questions 3 and 4 for each subject. Bye, boys.